The title says it all, so I'm going to try to keep this as basic as possible as we choose the most average example of what a real estate team is in the real estate industry coming up. Hey, what's up guys? Callum Moore here, and on this channel I share information that we need to achieve real estate success. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. At any point during the video, check out the description below. I list links to what we discuss, all my recommendations, and how to contact me down there. Let's get into the video. Okay, so this is our example. A person working at a brokerage starts to get really good at being a real estate agent, meaning their marketing, lead generation, and systems set up in place are better than most. With the real estate business and personal brand that they have built, they are now able to charge other real estate agents for the value they provide. For this example, we'll use a brokerage that has a generic split of 75%, 25%. The team model still works under a brokerage, and in our example, our person that has become really good at being a real estate agent and starts their own team is going to charge an additional 25% for the value they provide. Our really good real estate agent, who is now a team leader, starts to get other real estate agents to join their team. They get a variety of agents, some brand new agents, some newer agents that maybe didn't experience that much success in their first couple years, and they get some experienced agents. So we'll break up these possible team members that our team leader will have working underneath them. Brand new real estate agent, biggest variable here, doesn't know much at all, needs help in every area, but can be an extremely hungry, driven, and very intelligent person with huge potential. Newer real estate agent, less of a variable here, but still very high, knows most, if not all of the logistics, and maybe just never got the proper guidance, and didn't quite understand the possibilities or potential of this business with the right system set in place. And the experienced agent, very little to no variable here. They've been in the game for a while, probably set in their ways, and very content to not play the game to its fullest. So in the perfect scenario, the team leader will help their team members get business, and the team member will pay the team leader 25% of all their commissions throughout their career. Of course, this can start to get very lucrative for the team leader, as you can imagine. They will still do all of their own listings. This is what they really care about. This is their bread and butter. This is what makes the most amount of money in the least amount of time spent. And they will still get a percentage of all of their team members, buyers, and seller sales. This is very appealing as it provides the team leader with a ton of freedom, as they are no longer showing homes to buyers, which has a significantly less return on time invested. But of course, any buyer that they do have and don't want to work with, they can give to their team members and still get 25%. So how this will fail? We're a few minutes in and we still haven't gotten to eXp yet. Let's wait 1 minute longer. So the team leader in our example does have extremely good systems set up in place that they teach and provide for their team members. If we circle back to our 3 potential team members, we had 3 types of agents: brand new, newer, and experienced. So the perfect team member would be an experienced agent that basically just wants to be an employee. This person is very happy with the system set up in place. They are not going to do their own lead generation, probably don't want to do any administration work, and is very happy showing homes and getting a few listings. Perfect for the team leader. Brand new and newer agents come with a bit more of a variable. These systems set up in place to an extremely hungry and intelligent entrepreneur will be learned and expanded on within a year. Now, the only thing holding this particular team member back is not having enough money to reinvest back into themselves. In our example, they already pay the brokerage 25%. Now they have to pay their team leader 25%. How can they free up money to reinvest back in themselves? Not pay the team leader 25%. They now know how to market, generate clients, and get listings. And for our example, and for most, if not all cases, there's no long-term contract when you join a team. You can leave whenever you want. When that team member leaves, the team leader will get nothing but a hungry, trained real estate agent going after listings. I think you know where I'm going with this, and I'll explain it a little deeper, but yes, this is bad for the team leader long term. Okay, so finally we're at eXp Realty. So how I'll break down eXp, I won't go into any of the value it provides for agents, just how the brokerage business model works and how it will break the team model as we stay on topic of this video. In our example, a team leader now has two options. Build a team at an existing brokerage with everything that we just discussed, or join eXp Realty where they compensate them with revenue sharing of how productive their downline is. Let's use the biggest variable of the three possible agents we discussed earlier, as in the brand new agent hungry for success that will most likely leave in 2 years. In the first year in our example, build a team at an existing brokerage. Our extremely hungry real estate agent in their first year does 5 transactions. Their second year, they do 10. And in the third, fourth, and fifth years, they do 15 plus. We'll use a total commission of $8,000. In the team structure, each transaction generates the team leader $2,000, 25% of $8,000. And after 2 years, that extremely hungry real estate agent leaves because paying the team leader 25% of their commissions is hindering their progress and the growth of their business, for a total earnings from that team member of $30,000 in 2 years. In the second example, we'll still refer to them as the team leader for lack of confusion, but now the team leader is with eXp Realty. I will circle back and explain this, but our team leader will get 3.5% of all commissions until capping in a calendar year. And again, I'll explain this further, but that 3.5% also comes out of eXp's end. In the first year, our team leader will make $1,400, and in the second year, they will make $2,800. At this point, option 2 isn't looking very good, as our team leader has only made $4,200 from their team member, compared to $30,000 in option 1. Even after years 3, 4, and 5, because our hungry agent will not be leaving due to additional splits hindering their growth, our team leader will have only made $12,600 total. At this rate, it would take 10 years just to surpass the first 2 years of the brokerage team model. So let's look a little deeper into how the revenue sharing works at eXp Realty, and we'll continue with our extremely hungry agent as an example. eXp Realty is an 80-20 split until a $16,000 cap. At that point, it moves to 100% commissions for the remainder of that calendar year. Like mentioned before, our team leader will receive 3.5% of all commissions until capping for their first tier, for a maximum of $2,800 per agent per year they align with eXp Realty. eXp's revenue sharing goes 7 levels deep, as you can see here. But for our example, we will just go to the second tier. If our team leader aligns 5 real estate agents, and each of those real estate agents align 5 agents, it gives our team leader 5 agents on tier 1 and 25 agents on tier 2. For the 5 capping agents on tier 1, they will earn up to $2,800 each. And for the 25 capping agents on tier 2, they will earn up to $3,200 each, giving them an annual leveraged income of up to $94,000. Keep in mind this is based on capping agents, and which in my area is about 7 homes a year. As you can imagine, this can start to get extremely lucrative while at the same time not having extremely hungry agents leave and our team leader gets 0. And for our example, we've only tapped into tier 2. Like mentioned before, and as you can see here, it goes 7 levels deep. This starts to very quickly eclipse the old team model, and it only compounds over time. Making north of $1 million annually just from revenue sharing alone is very possible, and is how eXp Realty has broke the team model forever. If you've watched this far and are thinking to yourself, why not have both? Can't our team leader also have a team at eXp Realty? Of course they can. eXp Realty would be crazy not to provide this option, as teams within brokerages have become so popular. But there are already people out there like myself that refuse to ask for a single dollar from anyone they align with eXp Realty and want to provide just as much value as a full team would. And once a few big name people start to provide this value as well, the rest will follow suit. I hope it does happen, because I fear the idea and the thought of a real estate agent aligning with eXp Realty and a team and realizing that they are restricted from growth due to paying a team leader that not only wants the revenue portion mentioned earlier, but also a portion of their commissions. Plus that day that that agent wants to move on from that team, because now what? That team leader will say, no, we only provide value and help to people in our downline that pay us on top of what eXp revenue sharing pays us. That part scares me a bit, and with how eXp compensates the sponsor, it feels like a tiny bit of greed. But I digress. This is how I feel eXp Realty has broke the team model forever, and now from the beginning until the end of their careers, you can work alongside those extremely hungry entrepreneurs. Because there's a quote from one of my favorite people to follow, David Rubenstein, that says this: I never hire entrepreneurs, I only hire employees. But now we can all work together, side by side, benefiting from each other for life. I really hope that helped, and if you're in real estate like myself to help future clients like no one else, reach out and comment below. And 100%, if you're interested in eXp Realty, get at me. I'm very much looking for partners in this. Book a call with me, it's in the description below, DM, email, anything, I get back to everyone. If that's for you, I'll talk to you soon. If not, I'll see you in the next one.